There are two interesting out of bounds I want to show off in here. One that's actually in the prologue, and one that's in chapter 1. Well, I say interesting, it's more like you can see them, you're not supposed to go to them. Oh, I forgot to boost to that one because I was too busy talking. But yeah, like from here, so you, I'm just doing this bit so I get the free reign of the chapter. So with this one, you have to come back to here, and you want to go onto there, which is quite easily possible, to be honest. So I'm gonna walk off. You got to be careful because it tries to stop you from dying as much as it can in this chapter. So if you look like you're about to fall, then it will stop you. And now I'm here. You're not supposed to be on here. You're never supposed to get to here. There's nothing really interesting. You can't reach any of the others. I just thought it was quite like a thing, because like, yeah, it's possible. And plus, can you see this guy here? He looks a lot like the chapter 5 boss, doesn't he? One thing he lacks: collision detection from him. You just can go straight through him. Also, if you go here where you can't recover, you're actually able to die in the prologue, which you wouldn't usually be able to, and then it restarts the prologue. So I just thought that was an interesting little thing to show off, because what would usually happen, like if I get to a point where I could actually have it occur, like you can get to here, and well, you're gonna have to give me a sec. This bit's a little dull once you've done it a couple of times. It's it's good that it's there to teach you the controls, but once you know them, if it wasn't compulsory, that's the only thing. So if I'm trying to get the free reign again, so I can show you what I mean. So I've got a bit more free reign now. Right, now I can. So like if I were to try and fall off, for example, now, like it would just spawn me back. It doesn't let me die. And clearly, because they didn't expect anyone to die, they just said, "Oh yeah, we'll not have a checkpoint at all." And if there's no checkpoint, I'm guessing it defaults to taking you to the prologue, like the beginning of the prologue, the beginning of the chapter, or prologue in this case. So yeah, I just thought I'd show that. I'm gonna keep it in the same video because neither have got that much to them. But there's also one in chapter 1 here, which, as you can see, I also managed to get a new IL, but I didn't record it, which makes me sad. So I'll get to it. It's right at the end of the chapter, you see. Oh man, I missed. Around 12 seconds. It's slow. No, let's see, I would have reset if I was doing an IL there. The thing about that IL is that I messed up that hit there, which I messed up a little bit, or I messed up worse in the IL record, so it can go lower. It can go to a low 51, maybe even a 50. I don't think I'll ever be able to get it to a 49. That would take something. But yeah, you get to here, and it works in exactly the same way as all the others, using the edge boosting. So touch right on the edge, boost, propelled forwards, and you're on here, which you wouldn't usually be able to get to because yeah. Like, you can't reach it from there through normally, and then you can't jump off this railing once you're on it. So, you know, not much to it. You can just fly around it with nothing interesting to show off from it. But you can also get back to the end of the chapter doing one as well, by doing another edge boost. Have I messed that one up? No, I've not. Good. Thought I might have. Which means, because usually once you come off, you automatically end the level. But it means you can fly behind the goal and stuff, and you can just... Oh, I flew in. That goal's got a really big radius, even though usually usually it's just a little ring. But for some reason that one has a much wider radius for triggering it. Shame they couldn't have done that on some of the other chapters where, like, you have to get the points to get to certain points, and I'm sure I'm in them and then I'm not, and like, but you got the idea. There's nothing really to show around there either. It's just like, oh yeah, you can get behind the goal and stuff, etc, etc. I just thought it was worth showing off both of them, since I want to log anytime I'm able to get out of bounds, just to show that, yeah, it's possible you can do it here, and just to show, like, it's not like at the moment I'm just seeing what you can actually do with the edge boosting, and if done right, you can get a lot with edge boosting. And there are a couple of skips which I've shown off that can be done using the strat, and then just a couple of out of bounds that can be found from it. I mean, it actually makes the chapter 13 out of bounds, which I found first, almost an anomaly compared to the others, because that's simply found by exploiting the boost boots by taking them into an area you're not supposed to have them. And that means you can just get out of bounds. But it's not exactly the easiest thing to do. Although I have found a more consistent way to get it now, which I guess is something. But yeah, those are the two more out of bounds. Not much to them, but I just want to show them off. So hopefully you enjoy them both. Thank you for watching. I'll end it here and I'll catch you all later.